Hello everybody, welcome back to another video again. Before we get started, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also share with a friend or family member. We're gonna get to some stimulus package update today. The other day, Chuck Schumer, the majority leader of the Senate and the Democrat side, was talking, and he touched a lot of good point. President Trump still don't want to give up. He still think he win the election. He still don't want to concede. He think the election was a fraud. So that keep our stimulus package behind in a lot of ways because every day they keep um, talking about stimulus. Election already done now. There's no more election. Let's get over this and help the people. Chuck Schumer was saying the other day that the Republican needs to work as a team. Let's work together. Let's be united. That's why this country, it's all about. We are together. Let's be one team. Right now, the people needed help and needed us. So he was talking very strongly about President Trump losses in the election, but he think that President Trump really needs to be a man, and I completely agree with him. Right now, let's put this political game in the side and let's help the people. Let's get over the election. President Biden is the president elected. Just get over it. You're gonna have another chance to run again in 2024 if that's what you really want. Is that's really your dream to be a president for another 4 years? Let's get over this right now because people are struggling. Cases are rising every day. A lot of states now trying to go on partial lockdown. So the country is in distress right now. It's not the right time to keep fighting over election result that's already since November 3rd. Today is like what, the 16th? That's 13 days, and you still don't want to give up. You still don't want to welcome the other president elect. I don't think that's nice. I don't think that's all this country it's about. You know, it's all about united. That's why they call it the United States. We have to be united, and it looks like our president don't believe in united. See, he don't want to give up. He don't want to be a loser. Actually, I'm sorry to say that. You are already a loser in the election, sir. You need to make uh, uh, what they call a firm and a conscience right now. Touch your heart and say, you know what? Let's give the United States a chance again to be great for 4 years because you already have your time, and right now people in a bad situation. Hospital already like in full capacity. Texas don't even have enough hospital beds anymore, and they don't have even nurses over there, and the funeral homes are overloaded with dead bodies. Come on now, let's be over this thing. Let's stop the fight right now. We don't need that. We need somebody to have our back. We need somebody to be a leader in this thing. You failed to be our leader for how many months? Almost 9 months in this pandemic, and there's nothing go better. Everything is getting worse every day. While we are in distressed states trying to go on partial lockdown, the president is playing golf. Can you imagine this? What kind of leader is that? I mean, let's be real. If you're watching this video and you think I'm criticizing the president, that's not what I'm trying to do. But we all in this together. Let's be supportive of each other. It's not the time to keep fighting against each other. It's not the time to screw us more. Now those guys want to screw everybody up. We need stimulus. We need unemployment extension. We need every help. We need rental assistance. We need mortgage assistance. We need student loan relief. We need, oh my goodness, we need health insurance. We need everything you can imagine. That's exactly what we need right now. Let's make a deal. That's what Chuck Schumer said the other day. President Trump tweet about Democrat let's make a deal. Let's be focused and make it big. Let's get it done. That's what he said. But Chuck Schumer said, no, you need to take the phone and call Mitch McConnell and say, hey, we need to have a deal done. Because he's mostly the one that keep this deal from getting done because he think the number is too much. What's too much right now? They offer $1.9 trillion. And this guy want to go all the way down to $1 trillion. Really? Do you know how many people is going to be die before you guys come up with an agreement? People already just on edge. Let's get over this. This is the money we as the people going to pay back, not you. Not you or all those senators, that congressmen, that lawmakers that's doing all this nonsense. You guys are not going to pay a dime in this money. We are the taxpayers that's going to pay this money back. Let's get it done. It's time. We are due for a stimulus package. And they still haven't have a date. They don't have anything set for set date. They keep saying before the end of the year. We're almost at the end of the year. Come on now. Today is the 16th of November. Next thing you know, Christmas is right out. Thanksgiving is around the corner. Well, Christmas is right behind Thanksgiving. So people need to put food on the table. They are behind in rent. They are behind in the car payment. They're behind in everything. I don't know. You are the millionaire. Maybe you're not behind in nothing because you have millions piling up in the bank, of course. But as a middle class, we're barely surviving right now. Let's stop the fight. Let's help. We needed help. We need you as the leader that we vote to put you in your position right now. That's exactly what Chuck Schumer said. Let's stop the fight. Any leader that watching this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up because I really want to put my consent out there, guys. We needed help right now. We really do need help. Stimulus package needed. Lockdown is needed. Come on now. Some states are putting partial lockdown. Cases are rising. We're almost going to get to 200,000 people in one day. Last week was almost 1 million people, 1 million people infected. You know how many months when the pandemic started? More than 4 months before we get to 1 million people. Now we get to 1 million people in a week. 1 week we have 1 million people infected. How many people die? Oh my God, 1 week. 1 month have 4 weeks. So that means in 1 month, we're going to have at least 4 million people infected on top of what we already have. And those guys still playing games. They still think it's a hoax to me. They don't take it seriously still. In 1 week, we have 1 million people infected. So in 1 month, we will have 4 million people infected in this. This thing needs to stop. Those guys don't think about the future. What can happen to the United States, to the people that live here? We're tired of this. We can't deal with this anymore. The pandemic is still going on. We haven't get help. People needed help. People still unemployed. People keep losing job. They still don't want to put money in the economy, but they don't do anything to make that stop happening because if you don't want to give us help and companies don't have money to keep up with the employees, what they're going to do? Close down the company and lay off people and people falling in poverty. How many? 8 million people already falling for poverty in this thing. And those people still don't understand what it's like to be in this situation when you cannot afford to pay bill, when you cannot afford to pay for your rent, for your car payment, your car insurance, to put food for your kids on the table. They need the necessities every day, not every week. The essential workers need help every day. They needed help. The firefighters, the police officers, those nurses that are exhausted. If you are nurses that watching this video, I really appreciate everything you do for us during this time. And may God bless you and your family because you really, really done an amazing job to save life. But those politicians forget about essential workers. Those doctors, those nurses, come on, those Those people are just that our euros right now. They are the euros right now. We need to show them our appreciation and help them in any way possible. Don't keep up with little penny here, and then life is keep losses every day. People dying every day, and we're fighting over how much money we need to put in the economy. How much people is gonna die because the President Trump was saying the other day he's not gonna shut down the country. His administration not gonna shut down because that's gonna cost $50 billion a day, and how many thousands of jobs gonna be losing a day. To me, this is a crazy, ridiculous statement because the reason why people life it's matter, not the economy right now. We all know we need a good economy, but our life it's more important than anything. Don't put the economy before our health. Our health is the most important thing right now, not the economy. Economy coming next. Look at 50 billion people. $50 billion that you're gonna spend every day instead of having 50,000 people die in less than 2 months. That's exactly what's gonna happen? And all those people that's died, the family member lost them forever. Economy can always recover, but when you lose a loved one, you lose them forever and ever. The United States should not be in that situation. I can never believe we are the one that's in this hole right now. This is a big hole, and we're just like inside the hole, and we cannot get out of it. And we need a leader that's supportive. We need a leader that can take us out of this thing. We need somebody to show the sense of leadership, show the sense of caring and loving at this time. We need that. That's exactly what we need. But those people that's around him, they're just supporting him in all those things that he's saying, all those things that he wants to do. He still want to keep counting vote. He think all the vote was illegal. Dead people was voting. Come on now, really? You have 4+. Now it's almost 8 million vote more than you. 78 million people vote. 72 or 73 million people vote for you. Come on, it's a 5 million to 6 million difference there. Are you really telling me this one have fraud? All those lawsuits that he filed, they just denied most of them because there's no proof. There's no evidence of fraud. And while we are in a pandemic, you're trying to find lawsuit. You're trying to just, come on now. Let's be a man. Let's be a president. For the last 2 months, it's almost, 2 months you have left in the White House. Be a president for at least 2 months. At least we can remember you did something in 2 months to help us. You need to have what they call the conscience. You really fell miserably in this thing. 200, almost 200, and I don't watch the numbers anymore because every time I watch them, it gives me a headache. Almost 250,000 people die in the United States alone just because of the lack of your leadership, sir. Can you understand that? How many people right now that losing the husband, the wife, the kids, the grandmothers, the mom, the fathers, just because of lack of leadership. When you were supposed to shut down, you didn't. When you were supposed to put a mass mandate in the entire states, you didn't. You don't even want to worry for yourself to protect yourself. And now you want to fight again during this pandemic to be our president again. Well, we're all going to be dying in this pandemic then if you become our president. I'm sorry. It's just not right. Let's be thinking about your people, the American people you always talk about. Let's give them a chance to have another great America again. We need that. We need to be great again. Economy can recover, but when people die, they're not coming back to life. They're gone forever. Let's stop that fight. Let's stop those lawsuits and welcome the new president-elect in the White House. Because it's not going to happen. Whatever you do, it's not going to happen, sir. I don't have nothing against President Trump because he's the president. I I respect that a lot, but I just don't like the decisions that he make, and I don't like the way he treat everybody as a human being. Come on now. When you see how many people die in this thing and you still don't take it seriously, you still cannot have what they call the power to say, you know what, we need to have a mask mandate for everybody. That's what's going to save life. We need to have 25% occupancy in the restaurant so we can provide a bill that can cover all those small businesses. We need to provide an employment for hardworking people. There's people that's come on unemployment that's been working for the whole entire life, 30, 40 years, that never go on unemployment before. Can you realize that? There's a lot of people in this country that don't need government help. They want to earn their hard working dollar by themselves without help. So when they needed help, actually, this is not even help. That's their own money. They need to get it. Since I've been working here for a long time, I never asking the government for no help. I don't ask for help. I just work my 2 jobs. My wife always had a job. We take care of our kids and our family. We don't never ask for anything. We pay for everything. So now if we're home, we needed help. We need help. We're paying taxes for that. That's exactly what we're paying taxes for. That's why we're paying Medicare for. We need health insurance right now. Let's pass a bill for this. Stop the fight. Let's support all those people right now that doesn't have food. Let's give them food stamps. Don't put it like you deny you make too much money. Excuse me, we had 3 jobs in the house and we lose 2, and you want to tell me, hey, you make too much money, $500 a week cannot take care of a family of 7? Are you okay? $500 a week cannot take care of a household of 7 people. That's just not gonna make it. We need help for everything: health insurance, food stamps. We need more unemployment extension until this thing get back under control. We should not be paying for that, go through all those pain, and then we still have to suffer just because we don't have things. This is not like a random country. It's the biggest country in the entire world. Come on now. You want to lose this title? You're really going to lose it anyway. Because a lot of countries right now, they're already ahead of you, and the virus and help with the resident. When you look at Canada, when you look at most of the country in Europe, they're taking really good care of the resident. They really done a great job, and I applaud them for that. But what about the United States? Come on. Everything I'm buying, you're charging me taxes for this, taxes for that. If I make a mistake in my taxes, IRS charge me 15% interest. Come on now, we need all those money back. Let's be a man, Mitch McConnell. Let's be a man, whoever's supposed to sign of this thing. Come on now. Just put all those things behind us. Let's take care of the people right now. Let's look at the pandemic, see what's needed, and get it done. That's exactly what we need. We need to get it done, and get it done now, not tomorrow, not next week. Because the longer we wait, is the more people that's going to lose life, and is the more people that's going to be infected. Because what make people anxious? It's because they don't have money to function. They don't have money to pay the bills. What do you want them to do? You want them to go and live in the street with the family? They have to go to work. But if they have money coming, well, they don't have to worry about a lot of things. They're going to stay in peace. And they can stay home more to isolate, so they can stay away from this thing in the street. That's exactly what our leaders don't put in here. We need that. Now we don't know when we're going to have another stimulus, guys. I'm so sorry to tell you. It looks like we're not going to have a stimulus at all, because those people, they don't look like anybody that's going to be agreeing on anything until President Biden take the White House on control. And if President Biden became, he already elected anyway. There's no if. when he take office, he will sign on a big stimulus package. And I believe in that. And I cannot wait to see that happen, because maybe I'm not in a bad place right now where I have to vacate my house to go and live, God forbid, in the street with my kids. But there's people right now that's already live in the car. I feel for them. There's people that's already in the street begging with the kids. They lost the job, the wife lost the job, husband lost the job, they lost the houses, they lost the cars, they lost everything they own. Don't you have a heart to have what they call some compassion for those people, for those families that have been working here for a long time, paying taxes, never getting bad activities, and supporting you as a president? We need people right now. We need people that care for others. We need leaders that care for others. That's exactly what we're looking for. And that's why I put my vote for Joe Biden, because I know he's the one. I'm so sorry if you're watching this video, you don't like Joe Biden. Unfortunately, I'm going to poke you a little bit. But Joe Biden seems to be very, very caring about the virus, 99.9% more than President Trump does, because he failed to lead us in this pandemic. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is all I have for you all tonight, some motivation. Just stay strong. We will go through this together. Always remember to wear your mask when you're in public. Wash your hands as needed. Hand sanitizer in your pocket. Hey, you have to do what you have to do to survive. That's all I know. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.